Hello, how are you? Yes, get your life. Get your life. Get your life, girl. Hi, welcome back. I'm just in Bali at the moment and it's coming towards the end of my tour. It's been a 6-week tour and it's been really good. Lots of different experiences, lots of things to see, lots of things to do, and it's been really good. The one thing is I hadn't really looked at my itinerary when I bought it. I looked at the beginning and looked at the end and I thought, yeah, that's something I want to do. I didn't really look in the middle of the tour, so that was the part that was a surprise and a mystery for me, but I was down for it anyway, and it's not like I could go home because I already bought the tour. So I started in Bangkok and then went down to Krabi. Krabi is a very busy area, lots of tourists. It reminds me of Magaluf, just in Thailand. Lots of 7-Elevens, lots of 24-hour shops, everything's on your doorstep, easy to get. We went snorkeling, which was really good, and it was the first time I was able to do some proper snorkeling, because I've tried snorkeling before, but I was renting the snorkel and I didn't really want to use it, so I almost kind of drowned. So this time I said I'm buying my own snorkel, so it's my own mouth it's going to go into, and snorkeling was really good. It was a really good day, so we enjoyed that day, and then we went down to Malaysia. The thing is, on this tour I wanted to save more money because I had spent a lot in India and China, and I just wanted to cut back more, so I had more money going home than splurging it all on these next few weeks, because I need to put my car back on my road, get the MOT and everything else. So I just thought it's just easier just to cut back, and I don't really need to see everything all on the tour, because like my mum says, there's another day called tomorrow. So in Malaysia, the food was probably between £1 to £5. Most of my meals were £1, and it was like a full meal, and a drink probably £2. At the street vendor, street food, it was a long line. A lot of people were buying food from there, and me and my roommate got some food, and we were sick. She was fine after when she went to the toilet, but I was sick all day, then the next day, because I was ignoring my nausea whilst I was sleeping. So that's another story. Anywho, so Malaysia was a really nice place. There was a lot of things to see, like I said, with the street art, going to the malls. We went to Kuala Lumpur, that was nice. Oh my goodness, and I found Nando's. I needed Nando's. After being away for, 3-4 months away from home, I needed a large piece of chicken and some fries, something that would just tasted like home. I was missing Caribbean food, so Nando's was the closest I was just going to get just to a little bit of Caribbean food, and when I found Nando's, that's the place where I went all the time. After there, we went to Singapore. We spent like half a day in Singapore, well, just over half a day in Singapore, so it was really expensive. So paying for like 20p for a litre of water in Malaysia is £1.20 in Singapore for water. So the food's more expensive and things are more expensive, trains more expensive, but all the same, it was good for that we spent like a day or half a day there. After that, it was 6 of us that went to Indonesia, and the thing with Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, you can smoke in the hotels and everywhere, anywhere. There's no smoking zones like home. So sometimes in the hotel they smell a lot of smoke, and I just, most of the time I just asked to, when I was in Kuala Lumpur especially, I actually changed rooms because I just couldn't tolerate the smoke. But this is the part of the tour in Indonesia that I didn't really read about. So to sum up, so we were in Sumatra, so we saw some orangutans, and we was in the jungle. We saw 2 different types of monkeys, and this was all in the wild, in the habitat. It was a really good jungle walk. I enjoyed myself and I took lots of pictures, so that was good. We went to another place where we went to see a volcano. That place was cold. That hotel, that place that we stayed, a lot of people got robbed. Over $1,800 was missing. My money was like wrapped in clothes and not stored in purses and stuff like that. So my suitcase was open, but all my money was still there. So yeah. What else did we do in Sumatra? There was a lot of cold places, I must say that, because we were mostly up into the hills. Yes, the hills were beautiful, but boy, I came on this holiday to be warm, not to be cold. So after that, we finished in Padang. Then we went to Java after. However, towards the end of Java, we were in the mountains again. Oh my goodness, it was cold. We went to a homestay and they have a small fire in the kitchen, which we just huddled around and almost burnt ourselves. It was 15 degrees, but 15 degrees when you're not properly equipped for the cold, because you've got lots of summer clothes and you've got one thin ass coat and a hat. You're gonna sleep in everything. I didn't take my clothes off. I'm gonna tell you that. I had put more clothes on. Okay. Then we went for a village walk, which was nice. Then we went to walk to Mount Bromo so we could see Mount Bromo. It was a long walk, a nice walk, a little bit strenuous. Well, obviously none of us were very active, so most of us complained, but we complained politely. We woke up at 3 a.m. and we went up into the mountains to see sunrise over Mount Bromo, but it was cold. It was cold. It was pitch black and it was cold. I was so happy for the sunrise to come up, and it was just beautiful just to see the mist over the mountains, over Mount Bromo. It was nice. It was nice to see. After Mount Bromo, oh, we went to the surf camp. Oh, we were so happy. Well, I was happy because it was going to be warm. That was good. It was fun. It was nice to be back in the warmth and to learn how to surf. So I will try surf later on when we get to Kuta, so that would be fun. We had 2 nights there and then we came to Bali yesterday. So now I'm just relaxing. It is now 5:57 and we're having, I've got my massage in like 10 minutes. It's dinner time at 7 o'clock and we're going to watch a cultural dance, which will be great. But so far so good on this trip. I'm so glad I'm on this side of the trip instead of being right back 4 weeks ago into the cold and into the jungle. No. But all the same, it was beautiful being there. I've got my hair out into a bun. My hair is still on my head. It's no longer dropping as it was before, and I'm just conditioner washing because there's nothing else I can do. I can't. So thanks for watching again and stay tuned. Bye. Who says the beach isn't beautiful these days? Everyone wants to pick which one's beautiful, which one's not. It was nice. It was nice. It was peaceful. And we ended up, where did we end up? I can't remember.
A few moments later.
Oh, we went to Badang.
Why did I do this? Yeah.